I recently said at an interview in a place called Locarno in Switzerland, during the presentation of a film that I had made called Sing Your Song, a large press corps gathered in this place began to talk about the arc of the great struggle in America during the 20th century that black people engaged in trying to liberate ourselves. And in that context, I was asked whether or not I thought the participation that artists had during the great struggle in the 20th century continued to reveal itself and continued to commit itself to our struggle, still looking for liberation and still looking for freedom. And I said that in the time of my introduction to the arts, there were great artists like Paul Robeson and Canada Lee and Marian Anderson, and great writers like Langston Hughes and Zora Neale Hurston, who deeply immersed themselves and they committed themselves not only to revealing us as a people, but use their art and their voice and their power to enhance our struggle with oppression. There were also a lot of artists who were great singers, like Mahalia Jackson, and people like Leadbelly, and people like Josh White, and others who did a lot to integrate in the lyrics and into the music that they gave us, reflecting their commentary on social oppression. And that commitment enhanced us and moved us forward as a people. Psychologically, spiritually, we were embraced and nourished by what black artists did to encourage us in our struggle. Such voices do not exist today, or at least exists in ways that are as abundant as they should be. Yet, we have more black celebrities, more black visibility in the sports, in arts, in many social stations, and we have failed miserably in using that power and using that celebrity to keep alive the integrity of our struggle and our wish for liberation. When I made that observation, the journalists began to narrow it down to personalities. And I said then that I did not wish to delve into a personal commentary on any artist. Suffice it to say that the entire celebrity corps was the object of my criticism, not individuals. All of them collectively shared collective responsibility and blame for the absence of a deeper commitment to articulating the pain and the anguish and the struggle of black people. And in this collectivity, I thought that we should step back, and after acquiring inordinate sums of money and inordinate visibility, that we should use this moment to become more committed to our liberation struggle. The reporters then began to rattle off names. And as I said then, I said, they said Jay-Z, and they said Beyonce, and they mentioned a few others. And I said, if you find them in the celebrity corps, then they stand anointed by my criticism. I subsequently had to write an article for the Huffington Post. In my article, I wrote, and I spoke directly to Jay-Z and to Beyonce. And I said that once Jay-Z had suggested that he had no real interest in politics. I found that an unfortunate conclusion because so much of what we were about as a people and in our struggle was deeply rooted in the political world, in the political consequence of things. And that to dismiss politics as irrelevant to black life was, I thought, an abuse that I should not watch go unresponded to. There is no way to pursue anything that has to do with black liberation and not speak about it within a political context, as well as other contexts. But politics is very central to who we are and what we do in our struggle for freedom. Doing a concert for Barack Obama is not a commitment to black struggle. That's a very safe, very, very elitist zone in which to live out your life. Things far more deeply rooted that are important to us. And I think important that Barack Obama pays attention to that as well.